In this video, you will see how you can take your hair from this and turn it into this in under 6 minutes instantly using this tool. This is the Greatlocs crochet hook, and you need this tool to instantly lock up your hair. So let's start with your hair. Grab a section, comb out that section, make sure it's clean, and once you have that section, you're ready to instantly lock up your hair. Now, to show that I'm not exaggerating, I put a timer at the bottom left of the screen, and as I start crochet hooking, the timer starts. So if your dreadlocks are frizzy, or if you even want to start dreadlocks, you can use this tool to instantly lock up your hair. Alright guys, and right there you have it, only 5 minutes and 48 seconds. And you can do this on yourself as well. Now if you want the Greatlocs crochet hook, make sure to click the link down below and you'll be able to easily transform your hair into dreadlocks. Or even just fix up the dreadlocks that you have. And if you want to know about the bundle deal, wait till the end of the video.
Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to an episode of Greatlocs. I'm Gunther the Great, and today we're taking a look at Hotboii's freeform dreadlocks. Now not only does Hotboii have freeform dreadlocks, but he has wicks, and wicks are essentially just really thick dreadlocks. Now I'm not even sure if you would call these wicks. They might even just be congos, because if you look closely at the tip of his dreadlocks, he has kind of finger-like dreadlocks at the ends. Now the difference between wicks and congos is that congos have smaller dreadlocks at the end of a thicker dreadlock versus wicks just being a really thick dreadlock. But considering that the dreadlocks at the tip of his wicks are really short, we're just going to consider these wicks, not really congos. The really cool thing about his dreadlocks is that he has 4 really thick wicks. And this is a very popular hairstyle, especially down south or even in Florida. Wicks is part of the culture down there, and a lot of people have it like this. We've seen people like Kodak Black and many other people that have wicks dreadlocks. Wicks are something to really appreciate. We've seen many people have them, like I said, with Kodak Black. We've seen Bob Marley, we've seen Basquiat. And obviously Bob Marley and Basquiat and even J. Cole, they are just more of like a freeform style of dreadlocks, which freeform dreadlocks are just washing your hair and then allowing it to lock up on its own. And there is even a step further with the freeform style of dreadlocks, and that is called neglect dreadlocks. Now from what I know, not many people do neglect dreadlocks, and I'm not sure just because of what it actually takes to get them, but neglect dreadlocks is literally doing nothing at all to your hair. This means not washing it, not retwisting it, literally not doing anything to your hair, so it's completely natural. All your hair is natural oils, and pretty much everything else is natural. But we don't really see that too often. I've seen a couple people that had neglect dreadlocks, and it's just a really interesting route. I honestly prefer, washing the hair. Obviously, if you want to get dreadlocks, you want to have clean hair. Another thing that I think is really unique about Hotboii's dreadlocks is that they stand up really tall, and that's obviously just because they are wicks. With the thicker dreadlock, they tend to be more stiff. And that's what we see with Hotboii's dreadlocks, and a lot of people actually like that style. Now let's talk about how you can actually get wicks even if you have existing dreadlocks right now. One very popular and easy way is to just put rubber bands around multiple dreadlocks. Say you have 5 dreadlocks that you want to combine into one. All you have to do is put rubber bands or hair ties around those 5 dreadlocks, then give them some time, and then they'll eventually lock up together. And if you want to leave some of the tips loose and create congos, you can do the same thing. All you do is don't put rubber bands all the way down to the tips, and then you'll have some free dreadlocks at the tip, which will create a congo. In this picture, his hair kind of resembles how The Weeknd's dreadlocks looked when he had his. And I remember seeing The Weeknd's freeform dreadlocks for the first time and not even understanding what they were and what was going on with his hair. I thought his hair was dirty, and I can completely understand where people are coming from when they see people with freeform dreadlocks and they think they're dirty or messy. But now, obviously, after many years of understanding dreadlocks, having dreadlocks myself, and knowing what freeform dreadlocks are, it's easy to know that they're not dirty, they're clean, they are just formed differently. Now I know I said earlier on that he does have 4 big wicks, but I think now he actually has 3, and you can see how they're pretty well maintained, all well together. And in this photo, it actually shows that he does have finger-like dreadlocks at the end, so I don't even know if you'd want to consider these wicks. They are actually congos because he does have free tips. But this photo really shows that he has a high top fade. Everything's pretty well put together. That's one thing you'll notice about freeform dreadlocks or just wicks in general, especially on this hair type, which I didn't really get to explain. His hair type is around a 4B, maybe even a 4C. Wicks are very popular with this hair type, or even just freeform dreadlocks in general are very well known with this hair type, just because they lock up very easy, and freeform dreadlocks are actually easy to get when you have a tighter curl pattern. But I do believe that Hotboii's dreadlocks are actually something to appreciate. They look really cool. They're very unique, and that's what I like about wicks and freeform dreadlocks, is that they're unique to the person and it's hard to find two people that have the same set of freeform dreadlocks. But you guys, comment down below who you'd like to see next. Also, don't forget to go to greatlocks.com and pick up anything that you need for your dreadlocks. An awesome way to actually get wicks or thicker dreadlocks would be to use the crochet hook from Greatlocs and just pull multiple dreadlocks together. It's a faster way than using the rubber bands. But you guys, that's today's video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
So you can see how just a little bit of time can actually give you instant dreadlocks. So right here is evidence that you can get dreadlocks instantly just by using this tool. If you want to take it a step further and handle those overgrown roots, then you want to use the Greatlocs interlocking tool. All you have to do is make a couple passes through your roots and your roots are maintained just the way that you want them to be. And this is even easier because it only takes about 30 seconds each dreadlock. All you have to do is make a couple passes until your roots are as tight as you would like, and then you're done. And just like that, guys, a full head of dreadlocks is completed, and you can do this yourself on yourself. And in total, this will only take an afternoon of your time. So you can have the dreadlocks you want and you create them yourself in only one day for under $20 versus spending hundreds to even thousands of dollars on a loctician to do your dreadlocks for you. So make sure to order yourself the Greatlocs locking bundle by clicking the link down below. And make sure to use code GREAT at checkout to get 10% off your first order.